The year was 2147. A quiet fleet of 5 sleek ships entered the Sol system. They belonged to the Galactic Concord. 3 species led the mission. Varelians, tall and thin with skin that changed color like oil on water. Clintar, strong and four-armed with thick gray hides. Felorians, graceful beings with long necks and soft glowing eyes. They came in peace. They wanted to meet the newest intelligent species in the galaxy. Earth had sent signals for decades. Simple messages. Math, music, pictures of cities and forests. The Concord answered. They chose a landing site in the middle of North America, a wide field near a small city. No weapons, no shields raised high, just open doors and calm voices. The humans waited on the ground, a small group. Not soldiers in heavy armor, not leaders in fine clothes. Ordinary people. Daniel Brooks stood at the front. 32 years old, short brown hair, gray eyes that looked steady. He worked in logistics for a shipping company. Laura Keynes stood beside him. A school teacher from a town in Texas. Sharp voice, quick mind. Kevin Ruiz waited next. Mechanic. Hands always dirty, from engines. Ashley Ford kept watch from the side. Park ranger. Strong legs from long hikes. Brandon Hale stood last. Farmer from the flatlands of Iowa. Quiet. Big hands, used to hard work. The Concord ships touched down soft. Ramps lowered. The aliens stepped out. The Varelian ambassador raised one long arm. Skin shifted to warm gold. "Greetings from the Concord," he said through a translator. "We come as friends." Daniel stepped forward. Simple nod. "Welcome to Earth," he said. "We are ready to talk." The aliens looked at the humans. Small, no scales, no extra limbs, no glowing eyes. Soft skin, flat teeth. They seemed weak. The Clintar Marine crossed his arms. He thought these creatures would break easy. The welcome ceremony happened fast. Handshakes, small gifts, a tour of the field. Then, the aliens invited the humans to a neutral moon base for deeper talks. The base floated near Mars. Safe, controlled. The humans agreed. 5 of them went up in a Concord shuttle. Daniel, Laura, Kevin, Ashley, Brandon. No guards, no guns, just them. On the moon base, the aliens prepared a big hall. Tables full of food, lights soft, music played low. They wanted to show strength and kindness. After the meal, the Varelian lead scientist stood. "We have a gift," he said. "A training simulator. It tests survival skills. We use it for our young explorers. Would you like to try a simple run?" The humans looked at each other. Daniel spoke for the group. "Sure." The aliens smiled. They thought the humans would struggle. The sim was set to mild. A jungle world. Tall trees, thick vines, rain that never stopped. Predators with sharp teeth, plants that burn skin, cold nights, hot days, limited food and water. The humans entered the sim chamber. 5 pods closed around them. Lights dimmed. The world appeared. Inside the sim, Daniel opened his eyes first. He looked around. Mud under boots, rain on his face. He did not flinch. Laura stepped out next. She touched a leaf, smelled it. "Not poison," she said. "We can use it for shelter." Kevin found a broken branch, tested its strength. Good for a frame. Ashley knelt, looked at tracks in the mud. "Big cat thing passed here 2 hours ago. We stay upwind." Brandon picked up stones, stacked them for a fire pit. Dry ones underneath. They moved as one. No panic. No questions like, "What do we do?" They just did. They built a lean-to in 10 minutes, used vines for rope, leaves for roof. Kevin made a small trap with wire from his pocket. Ashley scouted water, found a stream, tested it with a strip of cloth. Safe. When the first predator came, a lizard with 6 legs and teeth like knives, they did not scream. Daniel picked up a thick stick. Laura threw a rock to distract it. Kevin waited with a loop of vine. Ashley aimed a thrown stone at its eye. Brandon blocked its path with his body. The lizard charged. Kevin pulled the vine, tripped it. Daniel swung the stick, hit the skull. Crack. The sim ended. The pods opened. The aliens stared at the screens. Time in sim, 23 minutes. Objective complete. Survive and reach extraction point. Injuries, 0. The Varelian scientist blinked fast. Impossible. A Clintar officer grunted. They moved like they knew the jungle. The Thalorian observer spoke soft. They did not learn. They remembered. That night, the aliens reviewed every second of the footage. They saw Daniel check wind direction without thinking. They saw Laura pick plants she knew were safe. They saw Kevin tie knots he learned as a boy fixing machines. They saw Ashley read tracks like a book. They saw Brandon start fire with wet wood using only patience. No fear on their faces. No surprise. Just calm work. The lead Varelian turned to his team. These are not new explorers, he said. These are survivors. He looked at the humans through the observation window. They sat together, eating snacks, talking quiet, laughing once about the rain. The aliens felt something new. Not pity. Not amusement. Unease. They had thought humans were soft. Now they wondered. What kind of world made people like this? What kind of life taught them to treat a death jungle like Tuesday? The Concord delegation stayed polite, but late that night, in their private quarters, the Varelian whispered to his second. Ask for more data on Earth, quietly. The second nodded, because the aliens started to suspect. Every human who left Earth carried scars they could not see. Every human had already fought battles. Every human emerged battle-hardened. And the aliens had invited them in. The moon base felt different after the simulator run. The aliens kept their polite smiles, but their eyes followed the humans closer. They talked in low voices when they thought no one listened. The Varelian scientist replayed the footage again and again. He pointed at small things. The way Daniel checked the wind without looking up. The way Laura sniffed a leaf and put it down fast. The way Kevin tested a vine by pulling hard before he tied it. The way Ashley stepped over roots without tripping once. The way Brandon built a fire pit with stones that fit perfect on the first try. They did not act like beginners. They acted like people who had done it before, many times. The next day the aliens planned a tour of the base. They showed labs, gardens, training rooms. They wanted to impress. The humans walked quiet, asked simple questions. Daniel asked about power systems. Laura asked about food plants. Kevin looked at tools and nodded like he understood them already. Ashley watched the security cameras. Brandon touched nothing but looked at everything. In the afternoon the alarms sounded. Not a drill. Real. A pirate ship, old Clintar design, painted black, appeared on sensors. It fired once. A warning shot that hit the outer shield. Then it sent boarding pods, fast, straight at the docking bay. The Concord guards ran to positions. They shouted orders. Plasma rifles charged. The aliens looked scared. Their training was for drills, not real fights. The humans did not run. Daniel looked at the others. We help. Laura nodded. Choke points. We know how. Kevin pointed to a side corridor. That hall is narrow. Good place to hold. Ashley climbed a maintenance ladder. I take high ground. Brandon cracked his knuckles. I block the main door. They moved fast. No argument. No fear in their faces. The boarding pods hit. Metal tore. Pirates poured out. Tall Clintar in mismatched armor. 4 arms each. Guns in 2 hands. Blades in the others. They roared. charged. Concord guards met them. Shots rang. One guard fell. Another backed up. The pirates pushed forward. Then they hit the narrow hall. Kevin stood at the front. He had grabbed a heavy tool cart from storage. He pushed it across the corridor, blocked the way. The first pirate slammed into it. Kevin leaned over, shot him with a fallen guard's rifle. Clean hit. Daniel moved behind cover, a low wall. He fired short bursts. Every shot hit center mass. No waste. Laura stayed low. She threw a smoke canister she found in a locker. Thick gray filled the hall. Pirates coughed, could not see. Ashley climbed into the ceiling vents. She crawled quiet, dropped behind the pirates, fired down. 2 dropped before they turned. Brandon stood in the doorway. A pirate charged him. Brandon grabbed the arm, twisted. Bones snapped. The pirates screamed. Brandon lifted him, threw him back into his friends. 3 went down. The pirates hesitated. They expected easy prey. They found walls that fought back. Daniel called low. Push them. The humans advanced, step by step, cover to cover, shots careful, moves sure. One pirate tried to flank. Ashley dropped from above, landed on his back, knife to the neck, quiet, fast. Another ran at Kevin. Kevin sidestepped, used the cart as a ram, pushed the pirate against the wall, crushed him. Laura covered Daniel. She shot a pirate who aimed at his back. Brandon held the line. Pirates hit him. He did not fall. He hit back, hard. The fight lasted 12 minutes. Then silence. Pirates dead or surrendered. Concord guards stared. No human bled. Bruises, sweat, but no blood. His 4 arms hung loose. You fought like veterans, he said. Daniel wiped his face with his sleeve. We are. The Marine looked at the others. Laura cleaned a rifle she borrowed. Kevin checked the cart for damage. Ashley climbed down from the vent. Brandon sat on the floor, breathing slow. The Marine asked quiet, How? Daniel looked at him. Earth is not kind, he said. Storms tear houses apart. Animals hunt people. Fires burn forests. Floods wash towns away. Winters freeze skin. Summers cook you. Accidents break bones. Diseases kill fast. Wars happen. Crime happens. We grow up learning one thing. Survive. The Marine stared. You face that every day? Daniel nodded. Every day tries to kill you. You learn to fight back, or you die young. Laura spoke up. We do not have claws or venom, so we use our heads. We use tools. We use each other. And we never stop moving. Ashley smiled small. Fear keeps you sharp. Panic gets you dead. Brandon said slow. We keep going. Always. The aliens listened. They looked at the bodies. They looked at the humans. No fear in their eyes. Just calm, like this was normal. The Varelian scientist came forward, voice soft. You did not panic once. Daniel met his eyes. Panic wastes time. The aliens took the humans to a medical bay, scanned them. Old scars showed up, faded lines from broken bones, marks from animal bites, burns from heat, cuts from blades, bullet wounds long healed. Muscles carried tiny tears, signs of hard use, nerves wired for quick response. The scientist looked at the scans. These are not soft civilians, he said to his team. These are survivors. That night, the aliens met in private. They talked low. The Varelians said, We thought they were new, weak. We were wrong. The Clintar nodded. They fought better than our Marines. The Thalorian whispered, Their world made them this way. Every day a battle. Every human who leaves Earth has already fought a war. They looked at each other. They realized something important. They had invited battle-hardened warriors to their table, thinking they were soft. and now those warriors sat with them, calm, quiet, ready. The aliens felt cold, because they understood too late. Every human emerges battle-hardened. The moon base stayed quiet after the pirate attack. The aliens cleaned the halls, they carried away bodies, they fixed broken doors. But their eyes kept turning to the humans. Daniel Brooks sat in the common room with his group. Laura Kane drank water from a metal cup. Kevin Ruiz cleaned a borrowed rifle with careful hands. Ashley Ford checked a small cut on her arm. Brandon Hale sat on the floor, his back against the wall. They looked tired but calm, like the fight was just another day. The Varelian lead scientist walked in. His skin shifted to pale blue, nervous color. He stopped in front of Daniel. "We need to talk," he said. Daniel looked up. "Okay." The scientist sat across from them. His long fingers moved fast. "You fought like soldiers, but you said you are not soldiers. You are civilians, a teacher, a mechanic, a ranger, a farmer, a logistics worker. How?" Laura answered first. "We are civilians, but Earth does not let you stay soft." The scientist tilted his head. "Explain." Daniel spoke slow. "Our world is hard. From the day we are born, it tests us. Babies get sick easy. Kids fall, break bones, learn to get up. Teens drive fast cars, crash sometimes. Adults work dangerous jobs, build tall things, dig deep holes, drive big machines. Storms come, hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, fires, earthquakes. We lose homes, lose family, keep going." Kevin added, "Winters freeze pipes, summers burn crops, animals attack, bears, snakes, sharks, wolves. We hunt them, or run, or fight." Ashley said, "I walk forests alone, track animals, find lost people. Storms hit, I stay out, build shelter, wait it out." Brandon spoke deep. "Farmers fight weather every season. Drought, hail, frost, insects that eat everything. Machines break, we fix them with hands and wire. No one comes to help fast, we do it ourselves." Laura finished. "And people hurt people. Wars. Accidents. We learn young. Lock doors, watch strangers, carry tools, stay ready." The scientist stared. "You face all that every day?" Daniel nodded. "Not every day the same thing, but something, always something. By the time we are adults, we know how to stay alive. We know how to think fast, move fast, help each other. That is why we did not run today." The scientist looked at the scans on his pad. Old scars, healed breaks, faded burns. "You carry marks from your world." Daniel touched a small scar on his hand. "Most of us do." The aliens talked among themselves later, in a closed room. The Clintar Marine said, "They did not freeze, not once." The Thalorian observer added, "No panic response in their vitals. Their hearts beat steady, even in combat." The Varelian scientist closed his eyes. "Their planet is a death world. We classified it mild because no giant predators hunt in packs, no toxic atmosphere. But their world is brutal. But it kills slow, constant. Weather, disease, gravity. They adapt or die. Every generation stronger. Every human who leaves carries that strength." They looked at the screen. The humans sat together, talking low, laughing once about something Kevin said. One alien whispered, "We invited veterans. We thought we invited children." The next day, the Concord Council called a meeting. They invited the humans to speak. Daniel stood in front of the hollow screen. The aliens watched from many worlds. He spoke simple. "Our world is beautiful, but it fights us. We love it, we fight back. We build, we heal, we keep going. That is all." A Varelian council member asked, "Are all humans like you?" Daniel answered, "Every one of us has survived something. Some big, some small, but we all learned the same lesson. Keep moving, help each other, do not quit. The council stayed quiet. Then a Kleintar general spoke. We want to test this more. A real challenge. Our elite training arena. Death world predators. Traps. No safety net. The humans looked at each other. Laura smiled small. We accept. The aliens prepared fast. The arena sat on a sealed moon. Big dome. Inside waited beasts from real death worlds. Acid spitters, venom swarms, gravity storms, lava rivers, fog so thick you could not see your hand. The Concord elites had died in there before. Good soldiers, trained from birth. The humans entered with light gear, no heavy armor, just what they carried. The aliens watched from observation deck. The dome closed. The first beast came, huge, 6 legs, acid glands glowing. Daniel spotted the weak spot under the jaw. Eyes first. Ashley threw a rock, hit one eye. The beast roared. Laura moved left, distracted it. Kevin rigged a quick trap with wire and a loose panel. Brandon charged, held its attention. When it reared, he slid under. Jammed a metal rod into the soft spot. Twisted. The beast dropped. Next came the swarm. Tiny insects. Venom that burned. Laura pointed to a vent. Wind current. Pushed them back. Kevin used a fan from maintenance. Blew them into a corner. Ashley shot the queen. The swarm scattered. Gravity storm hit. Floor tilted. Walls moved. Brandon braced. Held a doorframe. Kept the group steady. Daniel mapped the path. This way. Low gravity zone next. They crossed lava. Ashley found safe rocks. Stepped careful. Fog rolled in. Kevin used sound. Echoed off walls. Found the exit. They reached the endpoint. Time, 41 minutes. No deaths. No major wounds. The aliens stared at the screens. One Virelian whispered, "They cleared it faster than our best team." They did not complain once. The council looked at each other. They understood now. Earth was not mild. Earth was a forge. It hammered humans every day. It broke them, healed them, made them hard. Every human who stepped into the galaxy had already survived a lifetime of battles. Against wind, against water, against fire, against cold, against hunger, against pain, against their own kind. They did not need alien training. They already had the best teacher, their own world. And the aliens realized too late. They had welcomed warriors, forged in the hardest fire. The Concord Council Chamber was wide and bright. Tall windows showed stars outside. Delegates from many worlds sat in curved rows. The Virelian ambassador stood at the center podium. His skin stayed steady gold, calm on the surface. Inside, he felt cold. The humans sat in the front row. Daniel Brooks, Laura Kane, Kevin Ruiz, Ashley Ford, Brandon Hale. They looked ordinary. Simple clothes, no armor, no weapons. But every alien in the room watched them close. The ambassador spoke. "We have seen your skills. The simulator, the pirate attack, the arena. We now face a real danger. An old war machine woke on the border world of Kale 9. It was built by a dead empire. It kills everything. It has destroyed 2 colonies already. Our fleet is too slow. Our soldiers too few. We ask for your help." Daniel looked at the others. They nodded once. "We will go," Daniel said. The aliens blinked. No long talk, no questions about danger. Just yes. The council prepared fast. A small stealth shuttle, minimal gear, no big army, just the 5 humans. The aliens thought they would ask for support, weapons, armor, backup. They asked for nothing. The shuttle left quiet, slipped into hyperspace. The aliens watched from orbit. They sent drones to follow, to record, to learn. Kale 9 looked dead from space. Black scars on the surface. Smoke rose from old cities. The machine sat in the middle. Huge, round, metal dome bigger than a mountain. Red lights pulsed like eyes. Drones flew around it, small, fast, armed. The humans landed far away, in a crater. They stepped out. No rush. Checked gear. Daniel carried a scanner. Laura had a datapad. Kevin held tools. Ashley had a long rifle. Brandon carried heavy packs. They moved low, used shadows, stayed silent. The aliens watched the feed. They expected fear, hesitation, plans that took hours. The humans moved like they had done this before. Daniel read the scanner. Core is deep, self-repairing, power from geothermal vents. Laura looked at patterns on her pad. It repeats cycles. Same patrol routes. We can slip through. Kevin pointed to a vent. Weak spot here. Metal thin. We can cut in. Ashley climbed a ridge. Looked through her scope. Drones every 2 minutes. Blind spot between shifts. Brandon said slow. I hold the entrance when we go in. They waited, watched, timed. Then they moved. Ashley shot 2 drones from far. Silent rounds. They dropped without alarm. Kevin cut the vent open. Quiet torch. No sparks. They slipped inside. Dark tunnels. Hot air. Metal walls hummed. The machine felt them. Sent more drones. Brandon stood at the tunnel mouth. He blocked the way. Drones hit him. Bounced off. He grabbed one. Crushed it. Threw the pieces back. Laura guided them. Left, then down. Daniel checked for traps. Stepped over pressure plates like he knew they were there. Kevin found a power line. Cut it. Lights flickered. Drones slowed. They reached the core chamber. Huge room. The heart of the machine. A glowing sphere. Cables thick as trees. Repair arms moved slow. The sphere sensed them. Woke fully. Arms swung. Energy beams fired. The humans scattered. Ashley took high ground. Shot at joints. Arms jerked. Laura hacked a panel. Slowed the beams. Kevin placed charges. Small. Precise. On weak points he saw from scans. Daniel moved close. Dodged arms. Climbed a cable. Reached the sphere. Brandon held the door. Drones piled against him. He pushed back. Daniel planted the last charge. Set timer. They ran. The machine roared. Metal screamed. They reached the tunnel. Brandon let go last. He ran. They made it to the vent. The charges blew. Bright light. Shock wave. The dome cracked. Power failed. Drones dropped. The machine died. Silence. The humans walked out. Dirty, tired, alive. They boarded the shuttle. Lifted off. The aliens watched the feed in silence. No cheers, no panic, just work. The Varelian ambassador stared at the screen. They did it, he said. In hours. Our best teams would take days and die. A Clintar general shook his head. They did not use our weapons. They used their minds, their hands, their calm. The Thalorian observer spoke soft. Their world taught them this. Every storm, every fire, every flood, every fight, they learned to end threats fast, quiet, clean. The council met again. They looked at the humans on the shuttle feed. Daniel cleaned his hands. Laura checked data. Kevin fixed a broken tool. Ashley looked out the window. Brandon sat still. Ordinary people, but not ordinary. The ambassador spoke to the room. We thought they were new, soft. We were wrong. He paused. Every human who steps into our galaxy has already survived a war. Their planet never stops fighting them. They grow up in it. They carry it in their bones. Every scar, every lesson, every day that tried to kill them and failed. The room stayed quiet. Then the ambassador said the words they all felt. We realized too late. The aliens looked at each other. They had invited survivors, forged in endless battle, stronger than they looked, calmer than they should be, ready for anything, because Earth did not give them a choice. It made them hard. Every human emerged battle-hardened, and the galaxy had welcomed them with open arms. Now those arms felt small, because the humans were already here, and they were not afraid. The shuttle returned to the moon base quiet. No cheers inside, no loud talk. Daniel Brooks sat near the window. He looked at the stars. Laura Kane checked her datapad one last time. Kevin Ruiz put tools back in his pack. Ashley Ford cleaned her rifle barrel with a cloth. Brandon Hale leaned against the wall, his breathing slow and even. They looked the same as when they left, dirty, tired, alive. The aliens waited at the docking bay, a small group, the Varelian ambassador, the Clintar general, the Thalorian observer. Their faces showed something new, not fear, not pity, respect, deep respect. The ramp lowered. Daniel stepped out first. The ambassador walked forward. His skin stayed steady gold, no shift. "You succeeded," he said. "The machine is dead. No more colonies lost." Daniel nodded once. "It is done." The Clintar general stepped closer. His forearms hung loose. "Our best teams would have needed weeks, heavy support, losses. You did it, in hours, with hand tools and calm heads." Daniel met his eyes. "We used what we had." The Thalorian spoke soft. "You did not ask for more weapons, more armor, more people." Laura answered, "More people means more risk. We kept it small, kept it quiet." The aliens looked at them. No pride in the humans, no bragging, just fact. The ambassador led them to the council room, the same wide chamber, the same curved seats. But now every delegate watched close. No whispers, no side talk, full attention. The ambassador stood at the podium. "We invited you as guests," he said. "We thought you were new, young, soft. We were wrong." He paused, looked at each human. "Your world is not gentle. It fights you every day. Storms, fires, floods, cold, heat, beasts, sickness, your own people. You face it all. You survive it all. You grow stronger from it. Every human who leaves Earth carries that strength. Every one of you is already a veteran, forged in a war that never stops." The room stayed silent. The ambassador continued. "We saw it in the simulator, in the pirate fight, in the arena, in the machine. You do not panic. You do not freeze. You think. You move. You end the threat, because your planet taught you how." Daniel spoke then. Simple words. "We love our world. It is beautiful. It gives us life. But it tests us. We learn to pass the tests, or we do not live long." Laura added, "We help each other. That is the biggest lesson. One person alone dies fast. Together we survive." Kevin said, "We fix things, we build things, we keep going." Ashley looked around the room. "We do not give up." Brandon finished slow. "We are still here." The delegates looked at them. They saw the scars now, not just on skin, in eyes, in posture, in calm. The Varelian ambassador lowered his head slightly, a sign of respect in his culture. "We realized too late," he said. "We thought we welcomed newcomers. We welcomed warriors, forged in the hardest fire, ready for anything the galaxy can throw at you." A quiet sound moved through the room. Not laughter, not fear, agreement. The Clintar general stood. "Our fleets will stand beside yours, as equals, not as protectors." The Thalorian observer said, "We will learn from you, not teach you." The ambassador looked at Daniel. "What do you want from the galaxy?" Daniel thought a moment. "Peace," he said. "Trade, friends, the same things everyone wants." The ambassador nodded. "Then you have it." The meeting ended. The humans walked out together. In the corridor, Laura spoke quiet. "They finally see us." Daniel answered, They see what we always were. Kevin laughed short. Took them long enough. Ashley smiled. Better late than never. Brandon rumbled. We keep going. They went to their quarters, packed simple bags. The shuttle waited to take them home. Before they left, the ambassador came one last time. He gave Daniel a small crystal. It glowed soft. A gift, he said. It records memory. Play it when you want to remember this. Daniel took it. Thank you. The ambassador looked at all five. You changed us. We will not forget. Daniel nodded. We will not either. The shuttle lifted off. Earth waited below. The humans looked out the window. Stars passed slow. They did not speak much, but they sat close. Together, the galaxy watched them go. Quiet, careful, because now they knew. Every human emerges battle-hardened. Every human carries a lifetime of fights. Every human has already won wars against a world that never stops trying to kill them, and they are still here. Unbroken, stronger every day. The aliens kept the recordings. They showed them to new species. They told the story simple. Do not underestimate humans. They come from a death world. They leave it stronger. They arrive ready. And every time a new ship approached Earth, the aliens remembered. They realized too late.